Morning, everybody on TikTok. Let's see what we're playing today. Be going through it. All right. Let's see what's hot pre-market, shall we? SNPR, CRHM, OCGN is up 57%. It's basically back to where it was. And it's putting in a double top and then pulling back already. So I don't have a whole lot of faith in that, but we'll have it up on the screen over on the right, out of your TikTok view. Click the link in my bio if you want to see my full screen. All right. SNPR. Oh, let's put those down here. Okay. Oh, yeah, that looks great. SNPR. Excellent. All right. Check out CRHM. That's a lot of volatility, but it's not the best shape. I definitely wouldn't take this until it breaks 7.62, but I'll keep it up. All right, GME will keep up on the screen. You never know what happens there, and there's lots of volatility left. OCGN, NMRD. Oh, no. Ton of volatility, but total crap out. Sino again. It's got the right shape, but it is pushing into congestion. All right, we already got SNPR. SNPR. Oh, okay, I see. This was a SPAC. All right, well, SNPR must be what Tortoise Acquisition is acquiring. WPRT. All right, good volume. Looks like it was pushing from after hours on Friday. So this is follow through from Friday. Means a lot of people are already on it, which might not be good. PPBT. It couldn't push further on its next pushes, and its pullbacks have broken. The second pullback broke down, so that's not a good sign. but it does have a lot of volatility this morning, almost 100% volatility. LAIX is on the move again. Let's take a look. Yeah, no, that doesn't look good. NCTY. Oh yeah, that looks good. NCTY. Put that over here. The VIX is at 21.55. We're not going to trade Estee Lauder this morning. And Pinterest. Let me take a look at the daily chart on Pinterest. There's kind of a leftover play there on Pinterest. If we could break out of Friday's high, there's the potential for it to run as much as it did on Friday. But this would be like a swing trade. Yeah. Looking for day trades this morning. All right, let's move it down into the 20% range. Morning gappers. And actually, let me refresh in case anything new has popped up. Casino Sniper Warman. Nope, nothing new yet. Okay, NCTY was the last one we looked at. Let's keep moving down. CLNE. Oh, nice. Ooh, that is really popping. CLNE is really popping this morning. A lot of bullish strength. You know, on one side you have how much volatility they've put in, which can be a lot, a huge gap, 50%, 100%, right? But on the other hand, here we have a 28% gapper, but the bullishness is far, way more extreme than anything else. And so that, counts too. So CLNE, that's looking quite good. Let's start typing some of these in. The ones that we know we're going to be watching. NCTY, okay. OCGN. All right. Sundial, if it's not up, we're not going to be playing it this morning. We're doing pre-market game plan for what's happening today. If Sundial's not happening today, then we're not going to be having it on our radar here. We're going after what's running so we can make some money. All right, we will get down to DXCM if it's on our scanners, Justin, and I'll take a look at the very end if not. CLN, okay, and then next up to that is Mara. I suppose is probably popping because of Bitcoin hype. And yeah, that looks pretty good. Mara looking good this morning. Activision sideways from Friday. I'm just going to take that off of our radar. Teradata and Pinterest. I kind of want to watch those, see if those break out. Those would be interesting options breakout plays. Ambo fully cracked out from Friday. XYF. Yeah, way thin on volume, not looking good. Didn't happen on Friday either. Clove, totally congested, waste of time. AZPN, looks like that's got no pre-market volume going on. All right, DXCM, let's take a quick look at that for Justin and see if there has something to do with anything we're doing this morning. Yeah, no, nothing. All right, forget that. All right, moving on. BTBT. Morning, Keith. BTBT. Yeah, that's a decent shape. I'll have to see the volume on that. BTBT. 700,000 volume. That's pretty good. Arya. ARYA. Oh, yes, very nice. Oof, Arya with a really good virgin breakout there. Very good. So probably, yeah. All right, Arya, and then Sava on the move again. I'm gonna put that down here in the bottom right. For you guys on TikTok, just follow the links in my bio in order to get to my full screen. Sava's pre-market shape. Wow, I can't even believe it's on the scanner. Sava, that is 23%. Wow, it's hard to believe that little pop is 23%. Jeez, boy, Sava still has a lot of built-in volatility. So much congestion though. Yeah, I don't know if we can take that. Nah, I'll keep it up, similar to GME. Riot, along with Mara, obviously. All right. Leezy. Back and play. But does not look great. Does not look seasoned for a breakout. Can. Let's take a look at Can. That looks good. Oh yeah, Can. Not a ton of volatility, but good bullishness. Veru. Put that over here. Veru. It's making a second attempt at trying to break high, but it's not exactly putting in the best pre-market shape. It doesn't look promising that it's going to make it. I kind of want to keep it up though, just in case. But we'll see. We might have to replace something else. SI, MSTR. Those are the next two. SI and MSTR. So basically right now I'm looking for anything that's kind of not good. Okay, SI. Oh, too thin. SI, 12,000 volume. And MSTR is only like 50,000 volume. So let's take a look at that. What's this say? Futures point to record open. I tell you, the news, they try to paint everything. GOVX. So MSTR is too low volume. GOVX, it's got 159,000. It's starting to get near the minimum. No, way too congested. And now we're at 15% gappers. FTFT. With 900,000 volume, that's pretty decent. Take a look at the shape a little more here. Has a failing shape. Not the greatest. I'll keep that up for a few minutes, but we might ride over that one. LX, CLSK. LX looks good. How much volume is that? 188,000. All right. That looks a lot better than FTFT. CLSK. Giving up a lot of bullishness, not enough volatility. So I think we're getting to the bottom of our list now. 13% Gapper JG. Yeah, that's not good. And then PLX and TDC. I already had that up. PLX. Trying to remember what the upgrades were on TDC. Let's see here. It's got some new upgrades. Price target. Oh, I can't read that. Let me see again. 70. Good Lord, that's a high target. $70 price target. JMP, $70. 101 biggest upgrades. Excuse me. Morgan Stanley put it at $30. All right, so that's just a wild price target there. Yeah, forget Teradot data. I'm getting that mixed up with Teladoc. All right, refreshing the Market Chameleon. And then I'll get these other labels up here. Yeah, it's there. It's do you see it, Chris? WPRT is there. Look around for the big text. Okay, refreshing Market Chameleon. And then I have a couple other scanners which will tell me a few more picks. I see BSQR, REI, TXMD, and Vizzle, and it's starting to get down kind of too tiny. All right, let's see if there's anything new on the radar that may have just come into play. Nope. Okay, good. So we got them all. And which of these are left over from last week? None. Okay, good. All right, gonna finish labeling them all now. Turning on DOS Trader. $19 minutes, 40 seconds to the open. All right. Okay, let me take a look at this BSQR. We took a look at that on Friday, I think. And I don't remember it, but I do remember we took a look at that. We were monitoring that. BSQR. Let me just type these in, and then we'll do that. More PPBT. I mean, you can see that it's going to crap out. Keith, I mean, like any of you regulars, can you see that there? PPBT. Look at the shape on that. This one right here. Look at the pre-market shape on that. So it tried to run, couldn't even get past the previous high, pulled back halfway, turned out to be bullshit after as it tried to make another run. Again, couldn't even break that high, crapped out of that rally. And now we're testing the previous pullback. See? So PPBT is an excellent short right now. And it's crapping out. It seems to be possibly crapping out before our eyes. It's just going to go down from 6 down to like 4.75. That's easy money. Riot, Sava, Can, LX. And then we'll pull up BSQR, but let me straighten these out. Yeah, absolutely, Keith. Oh, 100%. Shorting is just borrowing shares, and then shorting is no different than buying and selling. It's just borrowing shares. Somebody says, "Hey, I think this is worth this," and you go, "Well, can I take that from you for a little loan for a minute, and then I'll give it back to you at the price you gave it to me for." Then the price falls down, right? And then you sell that to the other guy at the lower price, and now you give back the shares to the other guy at the higher price, and now you've made the difference. So shorting is a three-party transaction. The person who loaned you the shares that you promised to give it back to them at, the person that you sell the shares to, who buys them at a lower price, and then yourself. BTBT. Yeah, you do need a margin account. And you need a good broker, kind of a special broker. Some brokers specialize in making sure that they have shorts on everything ready to loan for you. So like there's hard to borrow brokers. So when you get a hard to borrow message, you may not be able to short it from whatever broker you have because it says hard to borrow, but there are brokers out there that will give it to you. The only thing is they'll want a cut. So they have a cut, and sometimes it can be as high as, it can be ridiculous, 50%. Whatever you make, 50%, 25%, 10%, 15%, 20%, 8%. All right, BSQR, let's take a look. Well, they don't actually get a cut of the profits. That's like the loan rate. BSQR, not PSQR. Okay, no, there's nothing really happening there. REI. That's just like a full-on crap out. I love that PPBT pre-market crap out shape over there. I mean, it would be great to short that. So REI, no, nothing to see there. I mean, well, yeah, it did pop, but it didn't hold at all. TXMD. That one's crapping out, couldn't hold its rallies and pullbacks. Vizzle. really, really wide bid-ask movement. Don't like that. NSPR. Did we check that one? That looks good, but I think, do we have that somewhere else? No, we have SNPR. This is NSPR. Okay. Yeah, that one's decent. Excellent. All right, I got to convert these to the 1 minute chart now. Riot looks good. Somebody asked a question. NXTD. Somebody said I look like the guy from Jurassic Park. Well, maybe in this video, but I pretty much don't. I pretty much don't look like the guy from Jurassic Park. I've been told that I look like Philip Seymour Hoffman, and what was the other one? Oh, the guy the kid kind of from Scent of a Woman. Can't remember his name. Oh, yeah. But I can assure you, I don't look like Sam O'Neill, I think is who you're talking about. But I just look like maybe he's the only old guy you know with glasses. Yeah, that's me. Oh, look, so there's PPBT starting to crap out. You'd already be up 10 cents. You look like Evans. All right, all right. All right. Thank you. All right, so we have 11 minutes to the open, and we have no options mega dip buy trades this morning, it looks like. But that's the way it goes sometimes. Let me just double check on that. Palantir up 11%. $64 billion market cap. Okay. Yeah, there's a sundial. Yeah, we won't be playing sundial. All right. BRQS, we took a look at that, I believe. All right. Above average volume. SOS also, but it's not up very much. And then any momentum movers. Yeah, PPBT, except that's crapping out now. Now it's down 15 cents. So that would have been an excellent short PPBT. It was just so obvious. ZOM, yep, I already saw it. No, not interested. Where did I see that? It was on one of the lists there. ZOM, yeah, up 15%. I think we looked at it. It didn't look good. Google. What about AIRT? Let's see if anybody has any ideas over on the YouTube. Any hopes for AMC? I would just average out if you're still in AMC. Average out every time it goes up a little bit. Take 10% off until you learn your lesson. Next time, sell when something's up. Right? Yeah. All right, pre-market shape on SPY looks good. So the market's pre-market shape looks good. Not great, but good. So most in play this morning. Let's get those set up for sure. CLNE. 17.92 is the key level we're looking for on CLNE. So 17.93. 30.45 on NCTY. Riot 28.45, and it's almost there. We've got a couple things near breakout. Can't quite see that. I need to increase my price access here. Price axis. Okay, 7.25. For those of you who don't like the super fast movement of our scalp-like breakout plays, you could size down when I say all in or half in or whatever. You could size down by a fifth, and then you'd be able to follow the 5-minute candles with your position. So instead of all in, you'd go 20% in, and then you could handle the volatility enough to where you could play the 5-minute candles, and that way you might get a bigger increase at a slower rate. Six minutes, 45 seconds to the open. 9.7 is key level we're looking for. Break on OCGN. 9.71 would be entrance. And we'll see if this little micro rally happening now can go up higher. SNPR 1933.4 for the breakout. CRHM, don't have a whole lot of faith in it. It just totally flatlined and it's below VWAP, but 7.62. 3 for the breakout. GME looks like it's going to move if, let me pull up the number here. So these are our momentum players. We're not just picking any stocks here, that have interesting, news in the last week or two. These ones in particular have incredible momentum and excellent pre-market charts today. So you may have some other stuff you want us to look at, but they're not in play. We aren't interested. 73.01 for the quarter in on GME. And then we could go half in at 75.8 GME. Well, if PBT can break over, let's see, 7.016, really, 7.05, and then 7.25, maybe we'll be interested. So 7.26 for the breakout. PPBT, if it can hold, if it can turn around. Sava just could put in an insane amount of volatility, but it would be only quarter in because it's a pre-congested area. We'd be looking for the break of 57.5, so 57.51. I was looking at it pre-market 57.01. I was looking at SCNS pre-market. Don't forget NXTD. Well, I'll have to look at it on a different chart now because we are all set. Unless I already looked at it. I mean, if you're late, don't assume I didn't look at something. NXTD. Is up 37%. All right, now what's the pre-market shape? Yes, yeah, that one's also a potential. Oh, NSPR, by the way, that's the other one on the top left. If I had to replace one stock on here, what would it be? Because that's what I could replace with NXTD. And what's the volume today so far? 4 million. Okay, good. That looks like that's doing good, Mark. Good idea. The Zometry was Friday. Yeah. All right, 2 minutes to the open. You guys on YouTube, if you want to trade with us, follow the links, join our group.